Hi guys, this is Nadia from Mama Hearts Polish. Today I have the Veils collection from Pretty and Polish. These are 6 color changing toppers that react in warm temperatures. You can layer them over any polish to create custom thermal effects. First up is Invoke, a pink. I'm going to be layering all of these polishes over different colored cream polishes. These polishes, when they react to warm water, they turn clear and you can see the base color underneath. As you can see, it's not perfectly even in one coat, so I add a second coat to make it nice and smooth. These polishes all have a jelly formula which is semi-transparent, but they're really easy to layer to opacity as much as you want. I'm going to be doing different nail art techniques as an accent for all my swatches, so you can see different ways of using them. For this one, I used Bundle Monster Plate XL209. In the case of Invoke, the stamping ended up being really hard to see on camera, but it is there. For all of the polishes, I'm also going to be showing you how they change in water. First ice cold water, and then really hot water. As you can see, it completely turns clear and disappears so you can see the base color underneath. You can also notice how fast it reacts into temperature changes. Up next is Sealor, a bluish teal. These polishes all basically have the same formula, so they start out really sheer and maybe a little uneven in the first coat. In the case of Sealor, I ended up having to do a third coat to deepen the color. For the accent, I used lattice stencils from New Polish, which form a quatrefoil type pattern. When I pulled the vinyl up, I kind of messed it up a little bit, so I'm going to fix it off camera. Here I'm going to be dipping my hands in cold water again, so that it really makes the color look really dark and opaque, and then in really warm water, and you can see how it completely disappears. This part of the video I sped up so you could see how it changes. Next is Presto Changeo, a black. It has the same formula as all the others, a little sheer on the first coat, but you can build it up to opacity the more coats you apply. It's not thick at all, so even though you will have to use a base color underneath, it doesn't feel like you have a ton of layers of nail polish on top. It ends up looking like a nice gray with just one coat, so I add a second coat to make it really black. If you wanted it to be super dark, you could definitely add a third coat. For the accent, I use Bundle Monster Plate S107. I know you can't really see the stamping that well on camera, but just like the pink, it is there. Here I'm dipping my fingers into ice water again, and then warm water, so you can see how it changes. Once again, this part is also sped up so you can see the change. Up next is Hexed, a red. You know what I'm going to say, it has the exact same formula as all the rest. For the accent, I used some star nail vinyls from What's Up Nails. And it came out great, no issues this time. Now I'm going to be dipping my fingers into the ice water and then into really hot water. Next is Charmed a green. For the accent, I used Bundle Monster Plate S120. You know what I'm gonna do, first ice water and then warm water. Finally, we have New Order, my favorite, the purple. I know it looks blue on camera, but this is one of those purples that tends to photograph blue. That happens sometimes with blues and purples. They can look either blue or purple and they're really hard to capture accurately. I did color correct the swatches in Photoshop for this particular color, so they could be as close as I could get it to how it actually looks in real life. It's not blue, it's purple. For the accent, I'm using X pattern stencils from Twinkle 2. In this case, I'm going to show you how I fixed up my mistake. First, I used acetone to clean up the edges. Then I applied some of the gold. Finally, I went back in with New Order and just touched up any of the lines that still needed a little bit of fixing. See? It's purple. I told you guys. I absolutely love these polishes. There's so many cool things you can do with them. They have a similar consistency to the OPI color paint, which means you can layer them over any type of polish you want and create lots of cool kind of gradient effects with them. They do work for stamping over light colors. They work really well with vinyls, and they even water marble. I don't have it on video, but I do have pictures of the water marbles on my blog. These will be available July 22 at shopprettyanpolish.com. I'll leave a link in the description box below. As always, I'll have more swatches and macros on my blog. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like this video and subscribe for more nail polish videos, reviews, and simple nail art tutorials. Bye!